Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Spartan back with another episode of Subnautica. I have not done one thing since our last recording, so it's going to take me a moment to kind of figure out what we were doing before when we ended last time. Probably stick a first aid kit in there. I don't know why I keep collecting those, and I don't know what this purple artifact is either. But we certainly need to drink a little bit of water. Let's go ahead and do that. Bladderfish. Let us cook the bladderfish. Let's cook them up. And you know what? We'll make that into water. I don't know why I'm going to cook that. That's a waste of some good water. So I really need to acclimate myself here to what we were doing. That has 27% power. We could take that battery and make a power cell out of it. Let's see what's in our storage here. What do we leave behind? I'm going to need to go get some fish to eat. So we had another battery there, 36%. We'll go ahead and stick the 100% battery in here, I guess. Let's equip this thing. Oh, I've got to get the buttons right again. I keep messing that up. I'm not 100% battery. Playing too many different games at one time right now. Click on it, Spartan. Click on it! There we go. So 2 of those will make a power cell. We'll have this power cell for our little submarine. Submarine. What is this? All lithium. Okay, well, we'll hold on to that. I want to get back to building on my base. I want to make sure, though, that I have the base at a good location. You know, I don't want to continue dumping resources into that base down there, and then that's like a bad place to build a base. I don't know if there's a bad place or a good place or any place or what to say about that. Silver ore. Magnetite, we'll throw all that in there. Gold, salt deposit, titanium, and let's see what's in this chest over here. We don't want to edit label. Oh, it's empty. All right. And we'll dump that first aid kit in there too. Let's check this locker over here. Okay, so we really don't have much of anything in here. Let's get the old Sea Glide out and grab us up some food to sustain us for a bit here. Hey, fishy. 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 Don't be difficult. I don't know if you can hear me clicking here to try to get that fish, but... Alright.
Oxygen.
Really? I keep running out of oxygen. I don't feel like I'm down here for just a moment and then I'm out of oxygen. Alright, back down again. So I need bladderfish. I need these little fishies. I didn't need that. I mean, I eventually need that probably, but... There it is. There it is. Come here, Mr. Peeper. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Where'd you get that eye? Come here, Peeper. Peeper! You little... Man, he's tough to catch. They're fast. This Grand Spartan's just not fast. I'm still getting used to this new mouse a little bit, too. Did I not get him? Just want to get enough food that we can... Oh, that's the money fish right there. It's like money. Whoa. Some geothermal activity going on over here. Oh. My goodness. I wonder if there's... Oh, man, I'm getting burned. I wonder if there's some good stuff down in there. Whoa! That was really strange. So that thing exploded, right? And there's a bad thunderstorm outside as well. And the thunder shook my chair as that thing exploded. It almost felt like it was part of the game or something. That was really weird. Kind of made me jump. Okay, so it'd be really nice if we had some salt and we could cure some of this, but I think I'll just stick some of the extras in a locker somewhere maybe. Let's cook the hover fish. So if you hear a lot of background noise, that is just the thunderstorm that's going on outside. The rain is pouring down. Just finished recording an episode of 7 Days to Die, and I had to get up in the middle of the episode to see what that was, that crazy noise. It was just heavy downpour of rain. Alright, so let's drink our water. Let's eat the hoverfish, boomerang, the boomerang, and the boomerang.
Blood loss detected.
Whoa! Blood loss detected? What is that? Did I eat a raw fish? Well, I don't know if you can hear that thunder or not, but it's really, really loud outside. My goodness. Let me start my timer here as well. Dive in, and I don't need that thingy. Let's dump the fish in here. Well, hopefully that doesn't hurt me down the road, you know, with that eating that raw fish like that. I didn't realize you could hurt yourself eating a raw fish. And it makes sense and all, but I don't know what my battery power is on this thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Enter 60%. So I guess I could drive it around and check some things out. We don't get out very often. I'm kind of stuck around this base. Before I do that, let me bring up this real quick. Let's look at our blueprints so I can make composite plant pod. Oh! A battery charger. That's what we need to work towards right there. Bioreactor. Don't really know what that does. Ultra glide fins. I'm gonna get up on that right now. Let's head on back. So just as we thought we were leaving the base to go do some exploring, and Spartan realizes that a couple things he needs to build. So first and foremost, I think we need to get the battery charger. So computer chip, copper wire, glass, titanium. We got the glass and the titanium covered. The copper wire and the computer chip. We may have to take our Sea Glide and go out and look for some of that stuff. Well, what's the computer chip take? Let's see. That's something new. Hero gel. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Storage module for the sea moth or prawn. I think we could make the prawn suit. We can make that. Oh, it takes something. I don't know what it is. Kyanite. I've not seen any sulfur either. Okay, so back to the task at hand. A computer chip. A computer chip. There it is. Table coral sample, gold, copper wire. So we're going to need some copper. So I may have to do a little bit of gliding around on the sea floor.
Oxygen.
Let's get ourselves some oxygen and see if we can't find ourselves some copper. David Copperfield. So there's the table coral sample. So we have that. Copper. That's gold. We have that covered. So I really need to get that base going down there and get some... Oh, Spartan, what did you do? I need to get some proper storage going on is what I need to do. Because these little storage containers here are just... ugh. Tired of that. Alright, so let's get that on 1. Let's get our sea glide and go down and see if we can't get ourselves some copper.
30 seconds.
A creature egg. I don't need a creature egg right now that I'm aware of. Let's get our oxygen and then we'll go look over here.
Oxygen.
There's a little cave. Whoa! Go, Spartan, go with the wind, my friend. Ooh! That sucker blows big. I don't know why we'd want that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the crash fish powder. Nice. Well, that's kind of a bonus. Coming down here looking for copper. Surely we're gonna find some copper here at some point. I know on my single player, not single player, but when I was trying to figure the game out for the first little while, I had so much copper. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it all, and wasn't finding much of anything else, but I guess it's all random. What you find and all of that. Oh, here's some stuff. Oh, man. What did I do to you? Let's get out of that little zone. I heard him behind me, but I didn't think he was that fast. Check our 6 right there. There's another one right there. There's another one of those creature eggs.
Oxygen.
So I have so much to learn. I was just talking to my viewers on the 7 Days to Die episode about how this game, there's so much for me to still explore and learn about this game. Such slow progress, and I only get to play it for an hour a day, or every other day, I'm sorry. Ow. And so it's like every time I pick it back up, it's something, you know, it's kind of hard to get back in the rhythm of it all. There's cave. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't you do it! Oh, that sucker blows big. Man. I was like, oh, hey, look. It's another one of those crash fish thingies. So I guess I'll pick up that egg. That stuff is kind of hard to come by, right? I don't know, that crash fish powder stuff. You could raise it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm stuck. Wow. Okay. All right. Acting all crazy. So I find it hard to believe that we're not finding any copper. I mean, I'm not finding any of those things. I'm not looking in the right place, you know. And I have to forgive me. I guess that's just part of the Let's Play. Is, you know, Grand Spartan is brand new to the game and still trying to find his way around. Oh, there's one right there. Hopefully that's some copper. Lead. Better lead than dead. What is that? Oh! It's another one of those things. Wow! Sucker. Crazy little things. And they are fast too. I mean, they come at you. It's you got just a second or two to react and you're done for. We are down to 44% battery. That's great. We're going to make ourselves that battery charger. That's going to be very important for our survival. I mean, because we're going to go through so many with this Sea Glide. It's going to be crucial to build one of those. And I'm sort of lost here. Here's a few. All right, so this is what I was talking about. There it is. All right. Having a bunch together like this. So I'm not having to go. There's another one. Nice. Nice. Another one right there. This is how I remembered it being, you know, all of the stones that you could break real close to each other. Beautiful.
Oxygen.
And we're real close to the surface. Nice. Pick up that salt. Alright, so we should have enough now to make that copper wire. We're going to need a couple different copper wire because we need one for the chip. And we need another one for the actual thingamajiggy. Kind of look around and make sure I don't see any close by. A lot of these fish. It's nice. We need water. Come here, water fish. Lots of the stalkers. The stalkers don't scare me as bad as they did when I first started playing and I saw that thing. And I was watching someone else. I was trying to learn how to do something, so I clicked on their video. And they just like were freely swimming around. There were none of those things. I was like, how is it that every time I fall in the water, there are a dozen of those things coming after me, chasing me, trying to take my life? A Sea Glide fragment. Well, we already know that. Well, I guess we'll go up and just assess the situation here with the copper. See what we have, how much we have, and what it takes to make everything that needs to be made. So the first thing, electronic, we need table coral sample, gold, and copper wire. Copper wire, let's go ahead and make that. Takes 2. How much more do we have? Let's go ahead and make some water up while we're here. Oh yeah, plenty of copper ore. So I want to get one of these things. We can do a cured one of those too. Look at that. I want to get one of these things built in our base instead of this pod, having to come up to this pod every time. Figured I'd just make all of that into water because I'm constantly running out of water. And let's go ahead and just get full all together. We have some other fish to cook out here. So we need to go get gold. No, we don't. We just need to go right there. Some resources, electronics. We need table coral sample, and I do believe that is in one of the chests outside. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it do. Let's get out of here to it. Table coral sample, where are you located? Right here, I think, yes. I think it only took 2. I tell you what, while we're out here, some open storage space to throw some stuff in real quick. Some of the lead. Put the lead in there, and we'll put this last lead in there. Gives us a couple open spaces. You have so much stuff to carry around. I need to get that storage for the thing. I want to make that prawn suit too. That's going to be another thing that I want to make at some point. So hopefully we're not on some time schedule here, and we're running out of time to do something, kind of like we were before. Of course, it told me before. So we're trying to make battery charger. Did I not know the battery charger, or what am I looking at wrong here? Do you have to make that in some thing? Will this not make that? Let me take a look at this again. Let me just look over this real quick here and see what it says. Okay. Battery charger. I might have to look that up. How to create a battery charger. I thought for sure resources, electronics. It's not in there. Certainly wouldn't be in food. It would most likely seem like it would be under. Well, I'm not going to waste too much time here because I know all of you are screaming, hey, it's in so-and-so, you know, you have to have this and do that. And I just don't know. I was thinking maybe there's a. Let me look at what my tool can make here. Wrong tool, Spartan, wrong tool. Interior modules. There it is. Gotcha. All right, so I need copper wire and glass. Okay, makes sense. Copper wire. Let's get some quartz from somewhere. Make ourselves a little bit of glass. Running low on food again as well. We take some titanium down there with us and we can build on our base a little bit more. Expand it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'd like to deconstruct this. Deconstruct Q. I'd like to deconstruct this. I want to figure out, I saw a picture, I haven't looked at any videos, but I saw a picture of someone who had like a giant round piece on their base. That, like, I don't understand, because I don't see it here, and it's maybe something I have to learn. But it was like this giant round thing that they could live in. I don't think it was this. I don't think it was the L-shaped compartments combined together to make a circle. It was like one giant piece. So I gotta figure that out. But for now, let's go outside and add on to this base. Make it a little bit larger. I've not done anything with it in quite some time. We just started with it, but let's make it into. Yeah, something like that. Oh, what'd you do, Spartan? There we go. All right. Let's add on to it going this way. Do the same thing on this end down here. And why not make ourselves like a X compartment right here? What? Am I out of titanium? Yeah, I'm out of titanium. Okay. Well, let's get on back inside before we run out of oxygen and die. Now the battery charger. Oh, I bet I need titanium and I just used it all. I think I have some in that storage locker right there. Yeah, titanium. Let's get some titanium out of here. Get some glass in there too. All right. Battery charger. Nice. You can stick it on the wall. Just stick it. I'm gonna stick that sucker right there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is, that's the episode right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break out the Sea Glide. Oh, that's not a battery in my inventory. That's a power cell. Okay. But we could. Let's see how long it takes. Can I take this out and have no battery in it at all? You sure can. Now. And the other thing is, can you put a power cell in here? No, you can't put that. Maybe because it's 100%. But that'd be real cool, too, if you could put the power cells in there. That'd be excellent. Well, I need to go up and cook up some fish. Drop off these creature eggs somewhere. But that's a huge addition right there. I'm curious as to how fast it actually charges the batteries. I mean, it's not a big deal if it takes a long time, but it's certainly better than having to waste the resources and constantly making those just over and over and over again. That gets tiring. Okay, we'll check on that. Let's make some cured food. We need to get these little fishies out of our storage down here. I forgot to do that before I came inside. Ooh, that's rotten. Where's that rotten fish? Let's drop it. Sorry, bye-bye, rotten fish. Maybe those stalkers will eat you. They look like garfish, and they eat dead fish, so... I should have checked though. I don't know if it lasts. I know it lasts longer, but I don't know if it gives you more plus food when you cure it. I should have like cooked just one by itself and then one without. I think it does though, if I'm not mistaken. I think it gives you, but it certainly, we'll have that one to hold on to. Let's look in here. Let's dump this there. And we'll dump the creature eggs in there as well. I don't know what we use those for. Someone could probably tell me in the future what we use them for. I think you can have an aquarium in your base, though. So, all right. So let's look at the blueprint section here again. I want to build these ultra glide fins. Don't know how we could do that. If there's some advanced constructor that creates that or what. I'll have to check in on that. The prawn suit would be excellent, but I don't have any of the stuff. What we're going to do next episode, though, I mean, we probably have enough time to do it in this episode, but by the time we get there, we have to turn around and come back. I want to go back to that island. Several of you said that I missed. Oh, look at that perimeter defense. That I missed a lot of things. Storage module. Let's make that thing. Let's make that and stick it on our sea moth. Oh, Spartan, why do you do that? That's kind of a silly mechanic, or I'm just being silly when I do that. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these storages that are hanging around here. Those are frustrating. 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again, I think this is something that we have to make Maybe with this little tool here. No, maybe you make it on the mobile thingamadoohickey. No? Okay, so I'm missing something here. Let's look at this one more time. Let me just look through all my blueprints here real quick, because I've not done that. There are a lot of things you could add to this sea moth. It's a lot of things I don't have already, a lot of raw resources. So I'm missing something here, like that high capacity tank. There's something I'm missing, and I need to figure it out. There's some type of an advanced constructor, or like this fabricator looks just like the other fabricator. I wonder though if the base fabricator creates things that the pod fabricator cannot create. A laser cutter, I'd love to find a diamond and get that thing going. Okay, so that's all it shows there. But if you look at the blue, let's go back in and look at the fabricator. Make sure I did not overlook it. Deployables. Equipment. Tools. Advanced materials. Electronics. Alright, so I don't know. That may actually be something I have to Google and find out exactly how we make. This battery charger was easy enough. But how do we make upgrades for... Do you think we can just go up to the sea moth and make it on that? The storage module? Let's try that real quick. Is there any type of a constructor of sorts on here? This is the upgrades. No, this is just where you drag the upgrades over, so that wouldn't make sense. Enter it. Yeah, it's something I'm going to have to Google. I'm so new to this game. There's so many things I don't know. I'm sure it's probably something I was looking right at. I know you all are like, just turn around, fool. I'm going to make a picture frame, but the interior modules, I probably should go on down. I don't know what we can do with the composite plant pot other than, you know, probably grow some of the stuff that we see lying around. Exterior modules, base pieces, interior pieces. Vehicle modification station. That must be what we need right there. 2 computer chips. What? Oh man. That's exactly what we need to make that. That's exactly what we need. So won't worry about that today. The prawn suit, I have no idea. The kyanite, you know, sulfur. I don't think I've seen either one of those. But upgrades for our sea moth will certainly be a premium here moving forward. The Ultra Glide the Ultra Glide fins here. Streamlined construction, enhanced swim speed. I guess we kind of don't need that right now since we have the Sea Glide. One thing I want to make is some extra batteries. Let's look at that. Acid mushrooms, copper ore. How much copper ore do I have? I think I have 3, 2 or 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, so we're going to have to absolutely go get some more raw resources here at some point. Nice. Let's dive on back down real quick and scoop up a couple more of these. Acid mushrooms. The thing holding me back right now is space, inventory space. And we can do away with this and we can get into our base. I can make a bunch of storage lockers. And they don't want to worry about that anymore. I can make a fabricator. The fabricator is what is holding us back. Because I have to come in here to fabricate things. So I need to make one of those. Let's get this extra battery made. And now we'll take a look at this. We would need wiring kit, computer chip. So we need more copper, is what it comes down to. Silver ore. Okay. And gold. Sorry if this episode has been a bit slow. It's the Grand Spartan kind of finding his way around. I'm sure here at some point everything's going to click and take off for me. And we're absolutely just going to blow this game up. But today is a learning experience for the Grand Spartan. We'll just slap that battery in there. Oh, it'll be so nice to move into the base and get all the storage in one place and have one locker for this and one locker for that. But let's go ahead and just do a little bit more exploring for some copper. That's something that we're certainly going to need. And we were very fortunate last time to find that one clump with the massive amounts. Already out of oxygen, really. The massive amounts of stone that we found to break into. There's one right there. Come on, copper. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to waste our time with titanium. I can get titanium all over the place. What is that? Oh, that's one of those things. That's this close to the base? Wow. I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. I still have OBS notifications on for subscribers and donations. Whoops. Well, thank you, whoever that may have been, for subscribing, donating. I'll check it after the video is recorded. Whoops.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of salt while we're here. Salt in the wounds. Oh, there's more.
Oxygen.
Right. That's a pretty successful run here so far. I found a few copper. A little bit of salt. Oh, here's a lot. I see a lot of them in front of us now. Salt. I'm sure we need it for more than just cooking. Get magnesium out of it. That was gold. That's always good to get too. That's a really big sound out here coming from somewhere. I think it might be one of those giant floating coral thingies. That doesn't sound good, though.
30 seconds.
Nice. Copper. Copper.
Oxygen.
Nice. We didn't even have to go that far away from the base. You know, we're right here. Picked up a good bit of stuff. A little bit more salt. Don't see any close by, so we'll just call that right there for the search for copper. Yeah, once I get this built, I may do, between this recording and next, I may do a little bit of this busy work, this kind of, you know, gathering up things to get copper wire and all of that, and get everything set up for the next episode, because that's something I've not done yet for this game. Table coral sample. My goodness. You know, I've been trying to save every moment of everything that I'm doing, but this has probably been a bit of a boring episode, just watching me do what I do here, gathering all this stuff up. But next episode, I promise to have everything a little bit more figured out, and so table coral sample. I think I need my knife for that, if I'm not mistaken. And I have no idea where it's at. This is purple table coral. Okay, I remembered it looked very similar to this purple table coral. Looked very much like that. Is this it right here? No, coral shell plate. What happens if we beat on that? Nothing. Nothing. Might as well go ahead and get a little bit of it while we're here. That should be sufficient. Okay. No messages. And gold. Well, we have gold. That's not an issue. I have plenty of gold lying around here somewhere. Nice. Okay, so let me go back over to it one more time and just take a look. For the fabricator, we need a wiring kit and titanium. We can get that done right here on this episode because I have silver. I do have silver on me. Just have to find it in one of these random storages that I can't wait to get rid of. Let's see. There's one silver ore. Tell you what, let's stick the table coral in there with the rest of that. And silver ore. Oh, titanium. We needed titanium too, right? A couple of those. Okay. I don't know why I clicked on that. I need to click on this to make sure we have everything we need. The wiring kit's what we have to make. And then we'll have a fabricator in our base, and that's going to be really important. Having a fabricator in the base. Okay, let's triple check it, make sure you have everything I need. Alright, you see that, so get down there and something doesn't work out. It's not my fault. That probably is, but we're going to blame it on the game. So let's get up into here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, thank you. Oh, that battery, what did it say? Oh, it's charged. Beautiful. All right, let's break out the Sea Glide real quick then. And let's change it out with the 100% battery. Let's click on that bad boy. Stick our 69%er up in there and get it tip top. We'll eventually make a bunch of batteries, you know, stick them in here, have a nice little cycle of those going. And if this will recharge power cells, I'll make 2 of those things. Just stick one here, one there, one for power cells, one for batteries. I don't know yet. Well, I'll have to look into that. But right now, let's break out our thingamadoohickey and create ourselves a fabricator. Oh, this is the first big step. First big step of moving into our new base. It's beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it right there. Might do a little bit of resource gathering between now and next episode, but I promise that... Oh, it tells me right there. I wasn't even looking at that. It tells me the percentage right there on the wall. Promise that I won't do too much exploring or whatnot. Might clear all of this out of here. See if I can carry all this stuff in my inventory and deconstruct this. Now, I wonder what happens. Do I get this back if I deconstruct it? Oh, you just get the resources for it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let's make one real quick before we call it an episode. It'd be real cool if you could... How do we turn things on here? I don't guess I can. But it'd be real cool if we could stick like 2 of these, like one here, one on the opposite side. Let's get it snug up to the wall. Nice. Well, that's right. Tied up against the wall there. That's pretty good. Beautiful. We can make one more. Let's do that right now, since I know some of you are really not liking the fact that I don't have proper storage. And this is going to fix that issue right here. We're going to get rid of those silly little floating storages. Feed those to the fishies. So we'll put all of our titanium in this one right here. And I'll take that glass back up to the other base with me. I'm going to need that. And look at this. We could actually, we're going to Fisher Price my first filtered water in the new fabricator in our base. It's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you joining me for today's episode. I'll do a bit of resource gathering and get my all my ducks in a row before next episode to ensure the most entertainment that I can pack into 30-45 minutes. But have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all next time.